So, all right, y'all. They went to visit Epstein's girlfriend. We don't see what they got to say after that. What she had to say.
And Trump's former defense attorney spent the day in a Florida prison talking to convicted Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell. It's a pivot point in the Trump presidency. As Politico puts it today, the Epstein bombshell explodes, adding the crisis is here. Today, the number 2 at the DOJ, Todd Blanche, is meeting with Ghislaine Maxwell in a federal courthouse in Tallahassee, Florida. But the meeting may be planting the seeds for more backlash. Maxwell's attorney spoke to the press afterwards.
We had a very productive day today with the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche and Ghislaine Maxwell. He took a full day and asked a lot of questions, and Ms. Maxwell answered every single question. She never stopped. She never invoked a privilege.
Yeah, I bet y'all did have a very productive day. You know what I'm saying? You talking about either pardon or, you know what I'm saying, getting time off or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you it was very productive for your client. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna say she never declined to answer the damn questions and everything else. The reason why she didn't decline to answer the questions was because you can say, you know what I'm saying, when she go to the Senate, no, she declined to answer some questions, and then you like, oh, well, she never didn't decline to ask the question with us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why she did with them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, y'all have y'all have a reason why the Senate is not good. Is y'all just walking into the damn jail? But okay, let's go.
She answered all the questions truthfully, honestly, and to the best of her ability.
And Maxwell's own brother is now saying she's preparing new evidence. But Epstein victims warn Maxwell, a convicted perjurer as well as a child sex trafficker, can't be trusted. Amid the clamor for more transparency, newly surfaced deposition video.
Hold on before we get into this. What kind of damn new motherfucking goddamn evidence you gonna have? They got everything at your damn house, after his house, motherfucker, and everything else. So what evidence you got? Some shit you been cooking up in jail? Get the fuck out of here.
Video from 2010 shows an attorney for an Epstein victim asking Epstein about Trump.
Have you ever had a personal relationship with Donald Trump?
What do you mean by personal relationships?
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
What you
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Shit, if Donald Trump didn't have nothing to do with no young ass girls, he would have been like, man, no, Trump was never around and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was just around, you know what I'm saying? We was part when the older adults was part. He would have said that shit. But he said, man, look, I ain't trying to get myself in that mess, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm invoking my goddamn 5th Amendment. They already got me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, look, I'm trying to stay alive. He did, but he didn't know. He didn't. Okay, let's go.
saw there, it is all new context around the Wall Street Journal's bombshell reporting that Attorney General Pam Bondi told Trump in May his name was in the Epstein files, among many others, which is prompting new questions about who knew what and when. Former federal prosecutor Ankush Kaduri saying, quote, right now, everyone should be asking whether the highest levels of the federal government, including but not limited to the president, the vice president, the AG, the FBI director, and possibly even some Republican leaders in Congress, depending on what they knew and when, have been misleading the American public for weeks, if not months.
Man, everybody knew that motherfucker damn Donald Trump name was in that goddamn in the list. Everybody knew that shit. If you had a goddamn brain. They knew that shit when they was, before they even got in office, and they was peddling that shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh, we're gonna find the Epstein, we're gonna find it, we're gonna send me MLK, we're gonna find all these and shit. Y'all knew that shit back then, that man was in that motherfucker. But when you got in, you wasn't planning on releasing that shit. You was just gonna bullshit it around. But now motherfuckers asking for you with the receipts. Now you gotta come and show up, motherfucker. So show up, motherfucker. Stop lying.
Amid all this, GOP Speaker Mike Johnson today undermining Trump's claims that the Epstein uproar is all just some sort of hoax. Listen to Trump and then Johnson contradicting him.
It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work.
We want full transparency. We want everybody who was involved in any way with the Epstein evils, let's call it what it was, to be brought to justice as quickly as possible. And look, I think the president—
This is not a hoax, in other words.
Oh, it's not a hoax. Of course not.
Joyce, thank you for being here. I'll start with you. How strange is it for the number—
See, that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers so goddamn confused. They crossing the line. This motherfucker, he said, Trump says it's a goddamn hoax. And Johnson said it ain't. Which one is it, motherfucker? A hoax or not a hoax? You know what I'm saying? Is y'all going all the way there to the damn prison just to see her just for a hoax? Or it's not a hoax? Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't even get your damn shit together.
two at the DOJ to go to Florida and conduct an interview like this one?
I'm not sure strange even begins to capture this. It's completely unprecedented. You know, this is work for prosecutors who are handling cases. They know all of the evidence. They're capable of evaluating the witnesses, but oops, there's no way to have the lead prosecutor on this case conduct an interview because they've just fired Maureen Comey, the AUSA in the Southern District of New York who prosecuted this case. And beyond that, there is no case, Antonia. The Justice Department came out on July 6th with a statement saying there was no one left to be prosecuted. So there is a real question about what Todd Blanche is doing down in Florida. It doesn't look like the Justice Department's work. It looks like the president's work. And that casts a real political tinge over all of this.
You see this as kind of ethically murky for a few reasons. I mean, as she just spelled out there, Todd Blanche having served in a personal capacity for the president. And then I was reminded today that Blanche actually at one point went on David Marcus, that's Maxwell's attorney's podcast. They know each other in a sort of social or at least casual way. So do you see something ethically murky here?
Blanche going to meet with Miss Maxwell today with her defense lawyer, Blanche being Donald Trump's defense lawyer, and then Maxwell, who has been convicted of these heinous crimes, and the same Department of Justice that Todd Blanche purports to represent,
right,
criticizing her as a liar. It looks like a cover-up of what Donald Trump made.
All right, that's it right there. That's all I needed to hear. It don't look like no motherfucking cover. It is a cover up. They finna give her a pardon, you know what I'm saying, reduce her time or something like that just so she can say something good about Trump. Or he wasn't in the files or whatever the fuck they gonna say about it. But they gonna say some dumb ass shit about it. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna take that over the fucking damn, the real documents. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are sending in everybody's house, they finna get, they gonna take her report over that. And she's a fucking liar. That's why they, you know what I'm saying, they didn't even give her no chance to, you know what I'm saying, to get a better deal because she a liar. She a fucking liar. And y'all gonna take her fucking word over what's actually the work that's been put into it and what's actually going into, you know what I'm saying, went into the investigation. All right. This what's gonna happen, you guys. Just check out and watch. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.